Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode 4 of my Minecraft Falling survival Let's Play. It feels really good to get back recording this Falling. It's honestly my favorite series on my channel right now. I'm having a ton of fun making it, and let's just get straight into it. So today's episode is going to be a whole ton of fun. We're going to try to expand the base a little bit. It is looking a little bit small. I also wanted to get these trees out of the way because they're sort of, well, to be honest with you, once they grow and blocks fall on them, the blocks don't really go away. So I don't want blocks just sitting every which way on my world, but it's really not that big of a deal now that I think about it because I can always remove them. I'm going to put another sapling right here, and then I want to put another sapling. This area is covered, so I may want to do that, follow suit and do it some other places, but I think for right now that's honestly a pretty good deal we have with just this base like this. But I wanted to make some more paths because in the future, guys, you have to realize this world is going to look completely different. And these first like maybe 10, 12 episodes, things are going to look pretty plain Jane like this. But as soon as the world starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the world will start to, trust me, it's going to look crazy. So we're going to make these paths a lot bigger. And at the same time, I also want to just make my house a little bit better. It just looks kind of sloppy right now. I don't really like the material choice I chose, which is fine. I can always change the materials in the future. But I kind of want to get somewhat of a castle going. Now hear me out on that. A castle, not being your traditional like castle, but I wanted to make it somewhat of like a fortress. So what I'm doing now is kind of boring, so let me do it for a little bit, and then I will come back, we'll place the slabs, and then should be a whole ton of fun. See you in a bit. Alright, I think the length on this should be pretty good. Again, I just want to make these paths in the world, and you can see, like, the probability of a block falling, even in this area, is pretty small for a map this size. Eventually, I can break out these areas, and they will turn into block farms. So that's kind of the idea with, like, right here. Is I can break out a few of the slabs and then blocks will start to fall on them after the world becomes max height, and I can pretty much have an infinite block farm, which will be super cool. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and we'll grab this iron because iron is pretty rare, and I probably should get iron and stuff. It's really fun to run around and just kind of talk, just because I don't know, I mean, this world is nothing like you've ever seen before, right? And it's not like some cliche saying. I'm just saying this world is literally nothing like you guys have ever seen. Unless, of course, you watch my channel a ton, and then you're like, Neo, I've seen this a million times. And you probably have. Oh, wow, we have 11 birch saplings? Dude, what the heck? Please don't steal my bed. Please don't steal my bed. I don't even know where this villager came from. Someone told me that is actually a fisherman. And it's a fisherman because of the barrel that we placed down. Which, interestingly enough, makes sense, I guess. I don't know why fishermen need a barrel. Maybe to put their fish in or something. But yeah, I kind of wanted to make a castle. So I want to extend this world out a little bit more. And I also want to smelt a few things. So let's take any extra cobblestone. Do we even have any extra cobblestone? We don't. Okay. So I think what we're going to have to do is get more cobblestone. So this is like an items chest, I think. And then we will go ahead and I think we have a rare chest right here. Yeah, we do. And then that's not actually a wheat seed is rare. I was about to say that's not rare, but yeah, it actually is really rare. So we'll go ahead and put up all of our full blocks, and then yeah, we don't have that much cobblestone at all. So what I'm gonna do now is run around. We're gonna collect some cobblestone and talk, and it should be pretty fun. We're just gonna put everything that isn't. Okay, there we go. And then do I have any dirt? I do have dirt. Alright, let's put a few more trees down. The only problem being, again, like I said, once the tree grows, it's just kind of weird because blocks will start falling on top of it, and it's not good because, well, I mean, it's not like bad necessarily, but it's definitely not good. So let's run around, let's get some cobblestone. It should be pretty easy, honestly. So if you guys didn't know, I'm actually a world champion parkourist. In Minecraft. I won nationals 17 years. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's a thing, and if it is, I should not be a part of it because I'm not very good. But what I'm gonna do now is just run around and get a bunch of cobblestone, which should be pretty fun. I guess we can talk about stuff, talk about the future of the series. So the last series is not over. It's just I can't think of anything right now to add to it, and if I can't, I won't. But if I do, I will. I feel like that world kind of matured, but this one, oh man, this one is just gonna be, it's gonna be like the same thing, just bigger and better. The other map was a little cramped, and while it was fun, it was definitely a lot harder. And I'm not saying that this is so easy it's not fun, but hear me out. Once this world gets to be really, really big, we can make giant mob spawners, automated farms, like cave house systems. We can make like a minecart system through the world. We can really do a whole heck of a lot of stuff with this. And because of its size, it pretty much gives us the freedom to do whatever the heck we want. And that's really what I'm going for because, well, I don't know. I mean, like, think about it. If we made a mob spawner, we could use a whole layer, which would be 200 by 200, and it would take a long time to build, but that's something I could live stream, just mining the mob spawner. And then the next episode I could say, well, you guys missed the live stream, blah, 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 it's okay, you can check it out in the link or whatever. And then we build it in that episode, so I feel like that would be a really fun project to do in this world. We already have the cow spawner, which at some point I'd like to automate. I know I won't get experience from it, but automating it would just be good because I'd always have a stack of beef ready. Hopefully more than a stack of beef, but I'd probably always have some beef ready, which would be super nice. But this world just opens a lot of opportunities like a standard Minecraft world does. But it's just like a standard Minecraft world with a few caveats, right? So, for one, there's falling blocks, infinite falling blocks, which is, you know, can be a little confusing, I guess. But it allows us to do a lot of fun stuff. So I'm going to run around here. I'm going to just grab some more cobblestone off camera. It looks like we have 2 stacks. I want to get like probably 4 or 5 stacks. But if I get tired of doing it, I won't do it. Sorry, my cat's going crazy. She's been meowing all morning for me to play with her. But I got to work. Got to do my thing. But yeah, I'll come back in a bit with some cobblestone. So I just noticed that, so I figured I'd show it to you guys. I'm just mining, and you know, I don't think I've even mined that much thus far, but I found another diamond, and I still think diamonds are really rare. It's just right now I have a good opportunity to run around a map that hasn't developed quite yet, so it allows me to get to places I normally wouldn't see. So in the future, I think they'll be a lot more rare than I'm seeing right now, but for right now, we can find a good bit of diamonds, which is always nice. And ooh, traveling trader where you're not supposed to be. What do you have? All right, beetroot seeds is good, but I don't really have any. I have an emerald, but I don't have 3. Where are your llamas at? I really want your leads, my guy, but I don't want your trades. We're gonna name him Jeff the Trader, which maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't. Can we start that in the comments? Can we make, what the heck? There's a bunch of pods all. Is there a dungeon around here? Potentially? I mean, it seems like this would be an area with a dungeon, this much pods all. I don't know, do we still have the death barrier? Yeah, we do. So I haven't removed it on this map, and I don't think I will. It's just the other map was so small, I feel like I kind of had to. It's weird that there's a bunch of pods all here, but it could just be a statistical anomaly and a bunch of them fell in the same spot. I really don't know. But, I mean, it's pretty cool. Oh, man. It's pretty cool, I guess. So, I think we've got a good bit of cobblestone. Not as much as I'd hoped for, but we can also Ooh, yeah. But we can also supplement with just like wood and stuff, so we don't have to get just entirely... we don't have to get entirely cobblestone. It'll be okay. But hopefully on my run back, I'll find another diamond and we can replace this diamond pickaxe. But more than anything, I do have this full set of iron armor, which is good. So that's why I've been trying not to fall as much and get hurt like I was carelessly so before. But it's good that I have this armor. I never had iron armor on my other world. It was just a little bit too difficult to get. So I'll meet you guys back at home base. I think we're really close, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, well, I think I've spotted my base by now, I hope. I think that that's my base that I'm looking at right over there. We have 20 levels, which is good. We can do a lot with that. I mean, not a whole lot, but we can enchant, which would be nice. Amongst other things, I guess, enchanting. Nothing else uses experience, so yeah, we can enchant, which is nice. I thought I saw iron, but I didn't. We have a good bit of iron. We also need to get these trees as soon as possible, so we'll take our stack of iron that we have somehow. Don't ask me, we have 6 diamonds already. I mean, that's pretty killer. I just came from playing Scramblecraft, and part of me panicked. I'm like, wait, that's not how you make an axe, because I don't have the materials. So I know a lot of you on my channel don't watch the Scramblecraft series, but if you want to see something equally as awesome as this, go watch some Scramblecraft, because it's actually really fun. It changes all the recipes in Minecraft and makes them 100% random, which leads to some pretty interesting things happening. Also, these slime blocks in front of the bed, I was reading the comments and you guys said that I should have saved the slime blocks because I can actually make leads from slime blocks, and I had no idea you could do that. So it's not like I intentionally wasted them. I honestly had no idea that was possible. So thank you guys for that information. And it looks like we are getting, oh wow, we are getting a really good bit of birchwood. I think we have even more in here. So we can use this to help us with our castle. Let's save a little bit though for some supports. And I figure we might as well make something pretty cool, because this world is not going to stay how it looks for much longer. So what we need to do is smelt some, let me get some coal out. We can also make charcoal as needed, but we can, for instance, start smelting a bunch, and I mean a bunch of cobblestone. And then I think 8 more. Wait, whoa. Although that's all the coal we have. No, we have a whole other stack. Okay. Well, that does make things a lot easier for me. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Neo, what are you doing? Okay. So we'll wait for that to become stone brick. What I wanted to do was I need to clear out this exterior wall, and then we're just going to sort of start adding walls into the house. Now, as I think about it, eventually the walls will just be overcome with blocks on the outside, and I think that's fine. But for right now, I kind of want to build them above where the blocks are, and maybe make it a thing for the series to expand it every time the world grows a little bit. I honestly have no idea what I'm planning on doing in that regard yet. I'm gonna leave this area not a wall because there's water right here, and it would just sort of mess things up. But maybe, you know what, maybe not, actually. And it kind of upsets me that these villagers keep stealing my bed. Maybe I'll put some fence here or something at some point. But dude, you really need to chill. Like, you cannot steal my bed every night. I have to sit here and fight for my bed. Quit. Both of you guys are like animals. If I'm not clicking on it, they will 100% steal my bed, which is just not fair to me or my family. So I just really appreciate it. You guys should have your own beds. And someone said if you start getting your own beds and give this other guy a job, I don't know what other block I could give to make him have a job. Maybe if I make an anvil, would that turn him into a blacksmith? I don't know, but it can't really hurt to make an anvil. Except I don't think I have enough iron. I think it's like that. No? No? Okay, maybe even less than I'm thinking. What? Oh, wait. I swear that's how you make an anvil. See, but I can't, it doesn't even say how to make an anvil, which I never really. Oh, I know how to make it. I'm stupid. You guys are yelling at me. Neo, it's the opposite of what you were doing. Okay. So let's see if this anvil makes him become another job. So let's put the anvil like right here. Will this make you a blacksmith? No? Oh, do you need a blast furnace? Is that what you need? How do we make a blast furnace? See, it won't show me how to craft it, so I never really understood all that. I guess we made an anvil for nothing, but we can always repair our tools, which would be nice. But yeah, let's see how much. Okay, so we don't have that much stone brick coming yet. It would be nice to make a stone cutter, but like I don't know the recipe for it, and it won't appear. I could look it up on the wiki. Oh wait, what? Showing all. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually super easy. Okay, we're gonna make a stone cutter just because I feel like that's a good thing to make, especially after all this time. So we can have a stone cutter, and then we should be able to make a blast furnace now. No, see, it's still not in there, so I don't know. We'll make one at one point, but for now we're just gonna leave it like this. Does that give you a job? No. See, it gives him no purpose to have a stone cutter and your very own anvil. I feel like you could be a really good blacksmith with those materials, but for him, he's like, no, I don't think I can do it, my man, but that's okay. So we'll make all this into stone brick, and now that I think about it, we may not have even close to enough. But you guys see what I mean about these trees? Eventually we'll just have to cover them because they're just gonna look weird if we don't. And I'm thinking that the majority of our castle is gonna be made out of birchwood, which, hear me out, you guys may think, Neo, that's gonna look weird. And it will look unique. I don't think weird's the right word, but maybe you'll think it looks weird. I don't know. But for me personally, I've always liked to switch up materials when you're building like a standard thing, like a castle. Like everyone's built a castle, I think, in Minecraft, or at least like an area that you've blocked off with blocks, something like that. So what we're gonna do is at some points we will build up with these logs like this. So I think that's how high I'm gonna make the castle for now. And then any blocks around it that are super high up too, we'll just have to sort of remove. And it'll be okay for now. It's definitely a band-aid for a problem that I'm going to have to fix in the future. But like right here, I think is where I'm going to start putting stone bricks. So we can just sort of do it like this. And then fill in the underside area with these blocks. So also that means that at night we don't have to worry about mobs crawling in here. Spiders of course still can. And we could prevent that, but it might be a little bit difficult. But on the corners, right, I want to use birch logs. And we just need to build them up like this many blocks high. And then I also have to have slabs on me for a very important reason. If I don't use slabs when I'm building this, it will literally just get overflown, that's not a word. It'll get flooded by normal blocks, so I have to cap everything in some sort of slabs, and I figure since I have a ton of cobblestone slabs, that'll work just fine. But let's see, how does it look so far? Yeah, see, I mean, that looks like a decent wall. And then we can also add glass at some point, but again, the glass will just get filled in. So it's kind of disappointing that would happen, but there's nothing we can really do to prevent it. So I'm just gonna build this fancy wall, and it should be fun. That's what I'm going for here, is trying to build something that I think is fun. I think what we should do first is build this top layer, and then we can fill it in. And once we build the top layer and put slabs on it, it should be good. Now ideally, I'd like to maybe make the area around this thing filled in with slabs. That way we don't have to worry about that problem that I said where the blocks would fill in. So maybe that's something I'm interested in doing. Again, I'm not 100% sure. That would be a big job, but it would make for a good episode. I mean, things like that are going to have to be done. Not everything I do can be super, super exciting. Although I would like it to be like that. That's just unrealistic, guys. Come on now. You want to see interesting content? What are you, crazy? Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, at some point I'll have to do stuff that's not super fun, but I don't have to record all of it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, and then we can use the birch logs right here, which just need to go one block above this little thing, like this little escapade, and then I can put this right here. Cool. And then I think that's how I was doing it. Yeah. And then we can fill all that in under, but I need more stone brick, and I don't think, actually, I may have enough stone brick. I only said I didn't because I wasn't really sure. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might actually have enough. So let's put up all these things. And we don't need all this wood actually on us. But yeah, this is coming along a lot. Oh, so see, you are a blacksmith now. What do you have for trades? 10 clay for 1 emerald? Dude, that's like a great trade, actually. I'm happy we got that. Okay, there's our stone. I'm going to make these all into these. And then I think there was even more in here. Yeah, these things haven't smelted up. Hardly at all, so we should be good. Awesome. Let's start filling in this bad boy right here. So we need to build these over right here, and we'll of course break out all the blocks below these in a bit. Just for right now, again, I wanted to build this top area, and we need to decide where this wall is going to go, so we're gonna have to start breaking blocks anyways. We might as well start now. So these blocks right here are gonna need to be broken. We can handle those in a bit. Once we get slabs on top of everything, it'll just make things go a lot smoother. So I'm just gonna put that block there for now. But let's start breaking. I think it's this row. Yeah, it's this row right here. And then we could fill all this in with birch wood, and we should end up with something pretty cool, I think. The castle wall is a little thin for being how tall it is, just 1 block wide, so maybe we'll make it a little better. We could either bring it in or go outwards. It's really up to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. But just be wary, I'm recording these 3 episodes in a row. Episode 4, 5, and 6 all in one sitting, so I won't see it until episode 7. And by then we may have expanded it, so I don't know. But you can still leave me a comment. If you're the kind of person who never leaves a comment, don't do it. But if you want to leave your first comment on my channel, what we just learned. I haven't gotten any gold ore yet. Dude, I'm stupid. Okay, we're actually gonna have to build it on this row, because otherwise we're gonna end up with a lopsided castle, and it's not really what I'm going for here. I also need to make sure to break these trees as they grow, because again, they're just gonna get blocks on top of them. But that's not the best thing ever. But see, our world's starting to come together. We've got 2 villagers, which means I think they can breed. I really don't know what you need for that. I guess beds. So we can put a bunch of beds down at some point. Try to find some sheep. which we don't really have any of, but we'll figure it out, guys. We're smart. Okay, so back to the wall. This block right here needs to be extended upwards like this, all the way to this height, and then we need to put a slab on top of it, and then we can go ahead and just break these right here. It seems like birch trees are really eager to give us saplings. I don't know if that's just me, but it feels like to me that birch trees really like to give you saplings. I could be wrong about that, I really don't know, but it seems like it. From what I've seen thus far, we didn't put any slabs over there, so hopefully no blocks fall on those, but if they do, they'll fall pretty slowly. Again, I'm not really sure why, but it seems like, okay, and then right here we'll have to do an opening as well. And when we have these openings, we can do some pretty cool castle wall stuff. Some like, I think they're called cressellations. No, those are the things that, we may need to build some castle towers. Either way, I'm glad we got a castle base going because I've always loved castles. One of my first bases that I was proud of that I had built was a castle, so this definitely brings back some good memories for me. I built that wall in my survival let's play, but that wasn't the same. This is a full-fledged castle. I don't think I have enough birchwood, but this right here could allow us to get enough. I think this is actually perfect. Yeah, there we go. And then once we put these slabs here, we won't have a problem. This area that's sort of covered up, we don't really have a way to... What did I just do? Oh, well, why is this on the block over? Whoops. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's actually super easy to fix. So we'll just put it right here, like this. I think I put it there prematurely. I didn't really understand where it was supposed to go. Okay, so that like that, and then oh, is it an emerald? You guys are probably kicking me the whole time if you saw that. But is there any other crazy materials around me? Gold? No, I don't really need that much gold. Alright, so we can break out all the blocks under here and then fill it in with birchwood. So that block right there will just have to be kept the same block that it was before. This thing right here we can fill in with some cobblestone, just like a half slab. But yeah, let me get to my bed before these guys do. You guys are madmen, please. Okay. I thought they were about to steal my bed again. I was like, nope. Another beautiful day in Minecraft, yeah. Alright, well, let's get these melons because they're starting to come in pretty steady, which is nice. I already have a full stack. I need to put up some blocks in my inventory. I don't think I've been collecting the saplings. See, I keep thinking those birch spires are actually birch trees, but little do I know they're not. Maybe, I wish they had a tree farmer. I wish that was like a type of job villagers could get, because that could actually help me a ton, but I don't think they want to help me. I mean, to be fair, I did trap one of their brethren underground, and he's still there, and we'll deal with him in a bit. It's just right now, he doesn't really need to be messed with, but we will mess with him soon. Not in a bad way. We will give him a proper job and some proper food to eat. He will be a happy man, I hope. So we're just gonna have to break over this to fill it in, which is fine. I was worried about building a wall over here just because of the water we had put. But now that I thought about it a little bit more, it doesn't really matter at all, because we could just fill it over like this without a single problem. So I don't really know where that fear was founded, but it was kind of invalid. Okay, fill this in. Perfect. Okay, so we have our wall. I want to break out the area around it, but I think I'll save that for next episode. I'm not saying this episode's over or anything, but a job like that will take, I don't know how long it'll take, but it'll take a long time. It's a lot of blocks, but I am happy this is filled in. But again, once the blocks get taller than this castle wall, it'll kind of be weird because it won't really have a point. I guess I finally need to make some more torches now. And we can just put these on the wall, like up here, every 2 blocks. Did I just hear a horse? I think I heard a horse, but I'm not sure. And this right here will not work too well. But we can put a torch like right there, and it'll be okay. So, oh, okay, we do have more birch trees. We got 2 more, which should give us enough planks. I think we can transfer the blocks that we have now Oh no, see, I didn't fill in those with slabs. We need to get back up on top real quick. Do I have any extra slabs? I have 7 slabs. That's not gonna cut it. Neo, that's not gonna cut it. Okay, 54. That potentially might cut it. We'll see. Oh, I forget that's a half slab. I can't just do that. I can't. The whole world is on a different plane of existence. Okay, we'll put it right here. I think that's everything. See, if I miss any areas, then they'll just fill in, which is not preferable. I don't think anything has, but there are some blocks I can destroy from up top. Please don't break. Please don't break. We'll have to get this tree right here. I didn't even know I planted a tree right here. Is this inside of the... Oh, this is. Okay. Well, for right now, I don't think we need any more birch trees, so I'm just going to break them. And then as we need more, I can always plant them. But we have like 30 birch saplings now, so maybe it's time to switch to another kind of wood. Give another kind of wood a chance to grow. Can we break this? No. Gotta do a little... see, I should make scaffolding. I do have bamboo, and it is a good fuel source, but at the same time, it's really, really slow. Or not slow. It's just really... It only smelts like... I think two things of bamboo smelt one thing. So it's not that it's slow, but it's just not very efficient. But it is a very easy thing to farm. And it does farm quickly. So I'm going to put slabs on these because I know they're going to stack with blocks. Otherwise, I'm smart enough to remember that's where they go. I hope, at least. I'd like to think that's something I could remember. I mean, they're sitting right there. I don't know how I could forget. But let's go ahead and fill this in. Fill this in. And then I think our castle is somewhat complete. Cool. Oh, no, it's not. And I need more birch wood. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to plant 3... No, we're not going to plant on this one. We're going to plant birch right here, and right here. And we'll call it good. I just realized that those birch leaves are never going to go away because of their proximity to birch logs. So I need to break these by hand. Unfortunately. They will stay persistent forever, especially these right here. They're not going anywhere, which is not good. So, actually, you know what? No, I was going to use shears, but let me just break these by hand, and I will come back in a sec. Okay, I think I've got everything I can get aside from these two right here. So we should be clear to fall down. Let's just remove this right here. I don't really want one right there. We can always just leave a few spots for growth, but like this one next to the wall, it's just not going to do too well. We'll make a dedicated tree farm at some point. But all these things I say that I want to make, I've got to make somewhat quickly because otherwise the world's going to get filled in too much and it's just going to take hours and hours to dig it out. So we do have to be kind of weary of that. This area is covered and it does need to be covered, but then there's some areas that don't need to be covered. So I feel like this area right here doesn't really need to be covered. The area where the sugar cane definitely needs to be covered, but we could move that and plant it somewhere else because it looks kind of weird right there. And then we have all this array of chests and stuff that can be moved too. So we'll go ahead and we'll just make a little bit of water. Well, actually, you know what? I can make this hyper efficient. So we can put water right here. Then we can put water 2 blocks away and make this the most efficient way possible to grow sugarcane. We will have to expand this a little bit, which is fine. I'm okay with it being right there. And then we'll put water, and then that's blocked. Perfect. Okay. So let's grab our slabs that we so haphazardly dropped on the ground. We'll put this right here. And then this means that we can break all this sugar cane. And we can... Well, we don't have an infinite water source. Where can I put an infinite water source? I guess... Actually, I have a perfect plan. We're just going to put the water... So, oh, we still haven't filled in... Oh, man. We still have not filled in this wall. I'm, like, trying to do all these cool renovations, and we still have not finished the main part of our house yet. We may actually have some spruce wood in there. Let me check. No, we don't. We don't have any spruce wood. Okay. We'll wait for those to grow. Do I have any bones? Do I got any bones? I got some bone meal. Let's try this. Okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? 2 trees may be enough to finish the job. Let's see, can 2 trees finish Neo's wall? Find out next time on Falling, episode 5. I think the next one's episode 5. I legitimately don't know. I feel like that's something I should know, but at the same time, episode numbers elude me. I have to go on my YouTube Creator Studio every time and check what was the last one I uploaded, because oftentimes I just get it wrong. So yeah, I need an infinite water source for sure. I only have 1 bucket, so you know what? We'll just put it in the corner over here, and we'll call it good. Let me just eat. We do have our cow farm down there, which we will automate at some point, I promise. This right here should be perfect, and then we can just break these blocks, and we can put... Can I collect all of them? No. We'll put a water right there. Now we can collect them. And then we'll take this water. Only because I like that it's covered somewhat. Okay, so it is infinite. It's just, it doesn't need to be covered in all the areas I have it covered currently. And this sucks. These blocks keep going up like this, and I have to go up here and break them. So that's definitely why I need to make a dedicated tree farm, so it's not so sloppy like this. Because, for instance, if I ever forget that I have like a tree farm and it's not covered, I may come back to just a giant like area filled in above it, and it would be kind of sad because it would take like, I don't know, probably an hour or 2 to remove it. So I do have to be careful with what I do, but we'll break this little area right here. And then after we break this area, we'll call it good for this episode. But next episode, I kind of want to break out the area around my wall. And after we do that, that'd be super dope. I think it would look pretty cool. But yeah, let me just break out this area. We'll talk about what's going to happen with my channel. So my verification badge is gone. YouTube changed the criteria for how creators get that badge. And in my opinion, it's a terrible change. I mean, I'm not that offended. It's really not that big of a deal. I didn't get verified until like 6 or 7 months ago. But it's just kind of like, it's just kind of a slap in the face after everything YouTube's done to us creators over the years. So I'm not in agreement with what they've done, but I'm not gonna fight it or anything. Like, I'm just kind of like, really, YouTube? After all the bad PR you've gotten from the kind of ads you allow and stuff like that, and then you just do something like that, it's just like, really? Like, really, guys? And they're saying that it helps with people, it helps make it harder. Okay, they're saying they're doing it because it makes it harder to impersonate someone, and I don't understand that. Wouldn't it make it easier to impersonate someone if less people had verification badges? I mean, but I don't know. I'm just using common sense there, and I don't know if that's something that you can't just use common sense on, because it's a little more complicated than what I'm thinking. But you know, I've been a creator for a long time, but I don't meet the criteria to have one anymore. You have to be like a well-known influencer on other parts of the internet, and you have, or like a distinct brand name, or you have to have someone whose name is so close to yours that they don't want people to get confused. And wow, we had a perfect amount of sugarcane. Which is kind of like slap in the face to me. I don't know. I felt like it was kind of offensive, but you know, who am I to say? But anyways, thank you guys. So sorry for listening to my complaining rant there, but I don't know. I feel like it needed to be said. We'll move all this stuff over here to that wall in the future, but for right now, our base looks a whole lot better than it did. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, be sure to leave me some feedback with that like button. So just leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, don't leave a like. But if you want to see... Where are our villagers? Dude, are they trapped out here? I would not be surprised if they're trapped out here somewhere. We'll try to find them next episode, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you guys in episode 5. If you guys want to download this map for yourself or anything like that, definitely check out the links down in the description below. If you leave a heart on my channel, or sorry, if you leave a comment on my channel, you are guaranteed to receive your very own heart from me. Which isn't that crazy, but if you guys want a heart, then that's a way to get one. But other than that, I don't have much else to say, except for thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!